touch me, the people can't touch me. They can't hold me, the
Little
people can't.
Talib's one of the best.
Touch me, the people can't touch
Very
me.
underrated.
They can't hold me, the people can't hold me. They can't touch me, the people can't touch me. They can't hold me, the people can't. Yes, y'allin', what a nice evening. To go for what I know, do on a show for human beings. Pastor for the weighing, I'm never obeying. A different type of rapper language I am displaying. For all the party people, but especially the kinfolk. Watch some culture vultures try to copy like Kinkos. I'm foolish with the stupid flow, I'm fluid, plus I'm handsome. Otis make the music, the coldest hold them for ransom. I'm out of my cocoon like I'm doomed, doing accordion. Bare feet stomping the ground like Zulu warrior sound. Fuck around, it's your favorite MC. It's the original Tyler Quali, I'm confident, never cocky, I promise I'm never running forever, clever and cunning. Just here to let you know, you get punched in the face. The Biz Mark taught me how to rock a show. As long as you know.
I don't really laugh like that, do I?
Kamala was on Saturday Night Live last night.
Now, Kamala, take my Pamela. The American people want to stop the chaos and end the drama with a cool new stepmamala. Kick back in our pajamas and watch a rom Kamala. Like Legally Blondula. And start decorating for Christmas. Follow la la la. Because what do we always say? Keep Kamala and carry on a la.
Awesome. Kamala's gonna win this show.
Told stand for something or fall. I was always told stand for something or fall for anything. I was always told stand for something or fall for anything. So I stand for what I believe in, because if I don't, then I would feel like a coward at the end of the day. I feel it's important you as a man, as a woman, as a human being, if you believe in something, you gotta say what you believe in. If you're passionate about it, you should always stand up for it. And that's what life's about, standing up for what you believe in. That's why I push juice, I push health, I push peace, even though I'm a gangster rapper, because that's what I believe in, and that's what I stand for. And whoever don't fuck with it, I just say fuck them, because that's how I live.
This proposition.
He was able to convince people in China that he could bring them vehicles door to door in 6 weeks, which, if you think about it, is about the time it takes to order a new car.
Yang strikes his deal, a 60-40 profit split. The buyers give him a $500,000 advance to set up his operation in the city where the cars are, New York.
You could steal a car in New York that's worth $60,000 and sell it in Asia for $120,000.
And he knew that if he came to New York, that he could get the type of vehicles that these people wanted. It was a good shopping deal.
Slipping into the country using false documents, Yang adopts the name Kenny. New York City has America's largest concentration of high-end cars. Manufacturers of these luxury vehicles have equipped them with an array of sophisticated security features, including motion detectors that sound off when the cars move, recessed door locks to foil prying tools, an electronic engine immobilizer to prevent the car from being started without the proper key. And if thieves do manage to steal the vehicle, a global positioning device concealed in one of 25 secret locations allows police to track it. But in 1999, a massive wave of car thefts hits New York.
We were losing cars at an unprecedented rate. In fact, we lost 48 high-end vehicles in a span of 6 to 8 weeks.
The thieves are so efficient, cars are gone in a matter of seconds.
They do so quickly, and they do so quietly, and they get away with it.
They knew what anti-theft devices they had to defeat. They had a plan.
They were stealing the cars out of our driveways, out of our commuter lots, out of our malls. we've got to put an end to it. He's a mastermind. He led a major enterprise that enabled him to make millions and millions of dollars.
His tightly controlled organization stole thousands of luxury vehicles.
They do it in a matter of moments. They are sophisticated. They know the latest technology on these high-end cars.
The police couldn't stop him.
He had tremendous discipline. This is what made him very good. And we had no idea who he was.
Find out how he did it. Next, on Masterminds.
Nobody should die that way. Generally, what you'll see is when a vehicle is stolen for parts, it will show up out in the street.
It's the best crime show. The best crime show. Masterminds.
What we discovered is they weren't showing up.
The cars were simply disappearing.
Which was kind of odd. And leads us, as an auto crime investigator, to believe the cars were being exported.
Now the question was, where were they going?
We learned that a number of the owners of these vehicles had Easy Pass in their vehicles. Now, Easy Pass is used as a form of payment when going through a toll.
By studying the computerized records of the victim's last toll payment, a pattern emerged.
The vehicles were going across the Triborough Bridge, and there's two locations they could have been going to, either Kennedy Airport or Brooklyn to be shipped out.
And by the way, too, I don't know if y'all have heard, but, you know, Iowa, they released their final polls, you know what I'm saying, before the election. And Kamala's winning 47-44 in Iowa. And I think most people are surprised by that. I know I was shocked when I saw it. I was watching CNN last night, down on that. Yeah. And they had a lady on there that like does all that it's like an Iowa representative person or whatever that does all that stuff or whatever, and they were talking to her, and yeah, they released their polls, their final, poll before the election, and it had Kamala winning 47-44. And if that's not telling, I don't know what is. If that's not what do you call that? Like some insight into what's about to happen? Because Barack won Iowa, and that just carried him. He started winning all other states. You know what I'm saying? Barack was winning states that they didn't think he was going to. And why do you think that is? Because he was black. That's why. His name was funny to a lot of white people. Barack Obama, that's why they were all calling him Muslim and saying Trump. Remember Trump? Saying he wasn't from here and shit, and basically requesting to see his birth certificate and shit. You know what I mean? It's like black and brown people are always having to, I'm saying we don't have to, but you know what I'm saying. It's like we're always having to like prove ourselves and like prove that we're not shitty people and prove that, we're okay to be around and like all that kind of stuff. And I'm sick of that. I'm done doing that. I don't have to prove who I am to anyone. My actions speak for who I am. I've been to prison, all of that, Life is looped around twice for me, and I'm doing well. So I always say, like, life is like a circle. And you just hope it loops around twice, you know what I'm saying? If it's been fucked up for you, you hope the shit will loop around back, you know what I'm saying? So you can have it be better for you. But, yeah, she's winning Iowa 47-44. Obviously you can take it with a grain of salt because, things, because people have to actually go out and vote. That's why, like, we can sit here and talk about polls and who's winning and who's losing and what we think, like, because at the end of the day, we're just all making predictions. Because none of that really matters. What matters is people actually going to vote. I'm talking about people that haven't voted yet and that are going on election day. And like I said, and I continue to say, and I feel super strongly about this, I think, I'll put it this way. For every 10 voters that go vote on election day, on the 5th, I say, if you were to ask every 10 people who they voted for, at least 6 of them are going for Kamala. Now, there's certain states, like, she's just not going to win because there's just certain states she's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, a state like Texas, though, I think will be in play next presidential election. I think it'll be in play because if you look at their voter makeup, just like the demographic of, like, the race, because I did an episode on that, too. I went through every state, and it shows you the makeup, like the race of the voters, like the majority. Like here in Wisconsin, 82% of our voting base is white people. So just think about that, only 18%. So you got to combine Latin people, Asian people, East Asian or Asian people, all of us. We're grouped into that little 18%. So, you know what I'm saying? But like a state like Texas, they're about half and half. I think the numbers were like 55% of Texas are like Caucasian voters. So that means, 45% is black and brown. So, you know what I'm saying? I could see a state like Texas being blue, next presidential election. But it's just gonna come down to the votes. But I believe that 6 out of every 10 people that are going in on the 5th to vote are gonna support Kamala. Because here's another thing, one of the major reasons is just gonna be the fact that Trump's old as hell. And he's acting crazy. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, people are going to go into that booth, and I think a lot of people, because people that are going in on the day, I said the majority, not all of them, because some people just like going to vote on that day, kind of like how some people still like to physically go to the mall to like buy Christmas gifts or whatever. Like, I'm like that. I like going to the place and buying the stuff, versus going online. I mean, that's just convenient, but like for me, one of the reasons I like going, I'm just going all over the place now. It's Sunday morning. I'm anxious about this fucking election, chilling on daylight savings time. I woke up, I forgot to change the clocks. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for these football games. Come on, Packers have a huge game today against the Lions. This presidential election, it almost feels like, how that there's like a 2-week wait, between when the end of the playoffs start, from the time the NFL playoffs end, and then to the time the Super Bowl actually happens, there's like that 2-week wait. That's what this kind of feels like. It's like everyone's like going for their team, and it's like, well, wait, there's this big lead up to the Super Bowl. It's like, that's what it feels like, times 20 though. Because it's further than sports, but you just want your person to win. Because this world, this country is going to be a lot worse if Trump wins. It just is. All the shit he's talking about, deporting people and stop and frisk and abortion, all this stuff, dude. Basically, Donald Trump, or as Cardi B called him, Donnie Trump. Cardi B killed it at that speech because she was so original. That's what I liked about her speech. She was super authentic and original. You know what I'm saying? So, she didn't sound like a politician. You know what I'm saying? And, I forgot what I was talking about. I'm all over the place. But yeah, I'm anxious. I was wearing the survivor pool. I was telling y'all in the NFL, y'all know a survivor pool is you pick a team and then you can't use that team again. So now we're at the stage, this is week 9, you cannot lose anymore. Whatever team you pick, if they lose, you're out. The pot is $4,000. So Michelle and I would love to get our hands on that. Can you imagine if we took this pull down? Woo! We could use that 4Gs for Christmas money and stuff. That'd be pretty nice. All right, y'all, but back to the episode. But yeah, I think the majority of the people that are going on election day are going to support Kamala, based off the fact that Trump is just too old. That's going to be a huge factor. Just his age. They're going to be like, man, dude's 80 years old, so he, So, and then you got to think about, too, like, if Trump died or something happened to dude, J.D. Vance would be the president, y'all. That's fucked up. That is a scenario that I don't want to be a part of. So think about that, too, when you're voting. You just got to keep in mind you're only one heartbeat away from the VP. And no matter how anyone feels about Kamala, she's working. She is working her tail off. While Donald Trump is just bitching and complaining, saying what he's going to take away, saying what he's going to do to people. Just, you know what I mean? We got to start believing people when they show and tell you who they are. Just listen to who Trump talks about. It's always black and brown people and women that he doesn't like. So, yep. Just a couple more days of Trump. I mean, he's still going to bitch and complain after the election's over because he's going to lose and he's going to be, he's already complaining and shit like that. But, you know what I'm saying? He's just an old, spoiled-ass man that's been in titles all his life. You know what I'm saying? His parents should have raised him better. And then you got that little fucking Baron coming down the pike like, ain't no telling what he's going to turn into. Little asshole. Yeah, but anyways, I'm going to get out of here. And back to the episode. Yeah, I'm just sitting here listening to some 80s music and shit like that. And peace, y'all. I'm about to pop the news on. So I'm going to do more digging into that Ashley Furniture thing. But yeah, they have a problem, like using migrants and stuff like that and immigrant workers up there. Because that's how I first initially found that story. Because I was doing some digging on like migrants and stuff. Because I saw a story about the Whitewater. I think I had talked about the Whitewater area here in Wisconsin. And they were saying how, that they have migrants out there and stuff working and all this stuff. And they were talking about like some of the stuff that they were helping them out with and stuff. And they were talking about this one Mexican lady that's worried about her child being deported. You know what I'm saying? Because her child is an actual U.S. citizen. She's not. So, she was worried about that. But, so doing that story, I come to find out information about Ashley Furniture, you know what I'm saying? Because they employ migrants at their place. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, they've been sued, class action lawsuits by migrants and stuff, people that work there and stuff, and shit going on with people's paperwork and all that stuff. And then Ashley Furniture telling people to just keep quiet and don't tell anybody this and this and that. I'm going to do more digging on that, though, and put it on the next episode. But yeah, Ashley Furniture, they got a little checkered past. But when you listen to their commercial, you just think it's all great. Ashley Furniture. It's all, you know what I'm saying? Because they're another place, too, that uses prison inmates and stuff. So they'll be using migrants and inmates. Because, a lot of inmates that work around, because there's, these prisons, these work release prisons, minimums and stuff like that. When you get your way down to one of them places, you know what I'm saying, you go out into the community and work in these places and shit like that. They won't be you'll be getting paid like not even half of what someone that goes in off the street and does that kind of job. They're making like $25 an hour doing that shit. You're making like $6 or $7. And they can do that to you because you're in prison. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, fuck your wages up and shit. Basically, garnish your wages, basically, is what they're doing. But yeah, so, no, I'm kind of going down rabbit holes. I'm just all over the place. But yeah, it's just a lot going on, y'all. Sunday morning. Yep. All right, back to the episode. But we'll do some more digging on that. But I think I'm going to just keep it light for the rest of the mood. I don't want to stress out too much. But yeah, Kamala's winning in Iowa. And I think that could be telling to what's about to happen. Like I said, I think she's going to win North Carolina. She's going to win Georgia. I don't think she's going to win Texas, but I think the numbers are going to be closer than people think. You know what I'm saying? So, it's looking good for her. All right, so, got 2 days left. If you haven't voted and you're going to vote, please vote for Kamala Harris. Please support her. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. Take my shout out Pharmacy for Life. Take my gut instincts. And have a little more coffee. And go Pack go. It's a huge day, Packers. They got a huge game against Detroit today. So go Pack go. All right, peace, y'all. And enjoy the Sunday football. Because it's the calm before the storm Tuesday. So just try to relax, chill. Try to avoid any kind of political conversations if possible. You know what I'm saying? Especially during like the holidays times. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking politics with nobody. Especially, well, knowing that my family is voting for Trump anyways. So we don't have to worry about any of that. We're all Harris supporters. I think every one of my family is either voting for Harris or they're not voting. No one's voting for Trump in my family. I can guarantee that. But yeah, as far as like, because see what's going to happen is that this election is going to bleed right into the holidays. You know what I mean? Because November's going to come, so it's just like. Yep, so just don't get cornered into any kind of conversations that you want to, you know, that you don't want to be in. Set boundaries. Set boundaries, especially if you know it's someone that's like kind of like is a little, I'm just talking about people in general, not family, just people in general. You know what I'm saying? Because you kind of know what people are about. So if you know that it's someone that you're around or that you got to be around and you know that they don't think like you or they're a Trump supporter or whatever, set boundaries. Don't even talk to politics. Because that's what I was saying. One of the elephants in the room, just out here in society, just generally is, because I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be pissed off at black and brown people that are voting for Trump, because if he ends up winning, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be feeling some type of way because the black and brown people that are supporting Trump, you guys helped him win. You guys are helping him win. You guys are helping him screw us over. So I'm going to have an issue with that. I'm going to be upset about that. So I'm going to be looking at y'all a different way. That's what I'm saying. So if you're somebody black or brown, you vote for Trump, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. And if I find out you are one, you're just thrown in the trash. We can't. There's nothing. There's nothing to talk about because you just fucked me over. You just fucked me over by supporting Trump. You're saying fuck the rest of us. So like so if Trump wins, I'm going to be upset because some of our people would be the ones that helped him get in there. So I'm not going to be happy about that shit. So that's what I'm saying, man. But just set boundaries. Can you imagine? Let's say you're a Harris supporter, right? And let's say you have someone in your family that's a Trump supporter. And they're black or brown. I'm just creating a scenario. And then let's say Trump ends up winning. He's not going to win, but I'm saying, let's just say he ends up winning. And then the holidays roll around. And you're at Thanksgiving. with your family member, or Christmas, or you're at the holiday table. You know what I'm saying? With your, black and brown family member that's basically a black European, a land grabber sympathizer, I call them. Anyone black or brown that's voting for Trump, you're a land grabber sympathizer. That's what I mean. You're okay with, people stealing land and shit like that. That's what I call it, stolen land sympathizers, or black Europeans. You know what I'm saying? But, all right, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to take the dogs out. I'm going to enjoy football. I'm done talking about politics. We got 2 days to go. It is what it is. But just go out and support Kamala Harris if you would, please. But yeah, just saying, can you imagine that, though? And you're sitting at the table. Oh, yeah, that'd be some tension. Yeah. Because they're going to be sitting there all, and you're going to be pissed off. Like, dude, you're just helping to fuck me over. And you want to sit here and eat with me? Nah. Nope. All right, y'all. Peace. Enjoy your Sunday, though. Relax. Enjoy the football, you know what I'm saying? And then we'll get through this. Because everything is temporary. Just keep that in mind. Everything is temporary. Let's see what the... Remember I was telling y'all about the Iowa poll? So I pulled up a little video. So the Iowa poll says Kamala Harris leapfrogs Donald Trump to take lead near Election Day. Here's how. The nationally recognized Iowa poll shows Kamala Harris picking up support from women to surpass Donald Trump. In a ruby red state, he has won twice. Let me read that again. The nationally recognized Iowa poll shows Kamala Harris picking up support from women to surpass Donald Trump. In a ruby red state, he has won twice. Sorry, I'm squinting. My glasses I need to clean my glasses. Let's play this little video, though.
The old man in the race? We want to make you an offer. Take a real cognitive test at a nationally renowned medical center. We'll pay for it.
Person, woman, man, camera, TV.
After all, Kamala Harris did make...
Black Friday deals start now.
Don't mind a little ad. We're all going to have to deal with Black Friday when it comes. Oh, speaking of Ashley Furniture, I got some information about them.
Harris now leads among likely Iowa voters according to the final Des Moines Register Mediacom Iowa poll before the election. Vice President Harris has a 3 percentage point lead over former President Donald Trump according to the poll. That is within the poll's 3.4 percentage point margin of error. The Republican Party has had a firm grip on power in the state, holding the governor's office, a majority of both state house chambers, and all seats in Iowa congressional delegation. Trump won Iowa by 9 percentage points in 2016 and 8 points in 2020. I talked to my colleague Brianne Fonesteele, our chief politics reporter, to break it down for us. What does this Iowa poll mean for this upcoming election?
Well, I think what this poll means is that you need to be paying attention to Iowa on election night. You know, before this, both parties really had written off the state. They didn't put a lot of resources here. Nobody's been campaigning here. But at the very least, this shows that Iowa is in play and something interesting could be happening.
And what?
Yep. Okay, so the key points. Democrat Kamala Harris leads Donald Trump in Iowa 47-44. A new Des Moines Register Mediacom Iowa poll shows. A victory for Harris would be a shocking development after Iowa has swung aggressively to the right in recent elections, delivering Trump solid victories in 2016 and 2020. The poll shows that women, particularly those who are older or are politically independent, are driving the late shift towards Harris. Trump continues to lead with the core-based support of men, evangelicals, rural residents, and those without a college degree. Yep. She is winning that. Let's see. Wow. So this lady says, it's hard for anyone to say they saw this coming, said pollster J. Ann Selzer, president of Selzer and Company. She has clearly leaped into a leading position. That's right, goddammit. Trump, you about to go away, buddy. Trump going in the trash. And hopefully he's going to prison after that. So let's see. I want to, so that Ashley Furniture, right? Man, because, they're here out of Wisconsin. I'll just be seeing their commercials. Here it is. Listen.
Has Harris leading Trump by 3 points among likely voters in Iowa, a state Trump handily won twice before. The result is within the margin of error, but has raised spirits among Democrats in the home stretch. Now, the Trump campaign quickly dismissed the poll, and while Trump
of course they did. And that's what's telling. No, look, y'all, Iowa. I'm not making it. It ain't a shot or nothing about white people at all. My point is that Iowa is one of the whitest states in this country. We all know that. No one can dispute, deny, debate, argue, or any of that. Iowa is one of the whitest states in this country. And they're supporting Kamala Harris, y'all. If that's not an indicator, here, listen real quick.
I think is going to surprise a lot of them. The Des Moines Register poll really is the gold standard of polls, and so it's very trusted. And not only is this going to get a lot of attention in Iowa, but it could affect turnout on both sides. If you think about it, the Iowa Democrats may be more motivated to go to the polls to support Harris, really buoyed by this result. And you may see Republicans more motivated to go to the polls because, of alarm over what this might mean for Trump. It is an outlier, but it's a poll that people take very seriously. People who know polling know that this is a poll that you don't dismiss.
Ashley Furniture class action settlement. It's real, and we can verify tonight you are running out of time to claim your money.
Hello, Josh. Got this email about a class action settlement. I was just wondering if you can verify.
Verify viewer Peter P. in Frostproof forwarded me this email he got saying he's eligible for a settlement payment from an Ashley Furniture class action lawsuit. In 2022, a class action lawsuit was filed accusing Ashley Furniture of tricking customers into thinking they were getting a good deal by advertising sales on original prices that didn't reflect the actual value of the product. Court documents show Ashley Furniture admits no wrongdoing, but did agree to a settlement this summer. Under the terms, if you bought a product online from Ashley advertised at a discount between April of 2018 and March of 2022, or in-store between March of 2017 and March of 2022, you could be eligible for a $30 voucher on a future purchase. The emails are coming from Kroll Settlement Administration, LLC, under this email address. Kroll is a firm that has administered several high-profile class actions in the past, from Sony to T-Mobile. And Kroll has set up this website, AshleyFurniturePricingSettlement.com, where you can file your claim. But you only have until December 23rd to submit. So we can verify this is legit.
A little currency here. Currency's underrated. I don't mess with too many newer artists. The currency is nice. He's got an album with Styles too. Discuss my favorite oldest song with you. I'm on the balcony, step out to after me and bring my bone with you. I'm that nigga, that mother fools just pretending that jury costume, variety, and all they cars rented. I worked hard for everything I got, I floss in it. Real walking in the game, but first I had to crawl in the buckle down. Did my thing, the game brought out the dog in me. The way I look at it, they all enemies. I took it back to my old energy. That's it, that's it. Cuss through the sunroof, Mercedes gun-proof, we in that armor coupe. Cuss through the sunroof, Mercedes gun-proof, we in that armor coupe. Game brought out the dog in me. I took it back to my old energy. And she telling me she feeling chemistry. That's bullshit. She just know I'm rich. But keep going, sweetie. They calling for peace treaties. I think they gon' do something sneaky. They said it was up there, so I say fuck it, leave it. Happy Sunday, y'all. Let's go, Kamala. Let's get it. Kamala for the victory, y'all.
Listen real close while the story gets told. I got a Shakespeare pen and a warrior soul. Lame niggas all corny and old. they'll feed themselves twice before they water your bowl. Regulating diets, modifying meals. I'm trying to buy the bus, y'all just trying to buy the wheels. I made a living off of A1 butter and broke hella bread with some straight up suckers. To get it across the line, I even paid off truckers. You cops got the drop, fools ate off hustlers. Now you sitting in the match dorm waiting for mail. Your little shooters in the courtyard chasing their tail. Can't vibe with a rat. This is live nigga rap. Old black nigga whistle and the drive niggas back. Whoa. Yo, Chase, you heard me? I said the black nigga whistle gonna drive these niggas back. Yeah.
Since a shorty been invest out. Acrobatics with the pack is get stretched out. They told me you was a rat. You banging sex now? Yo, big homie's a bitch. This stick on me legit. Make you dance like Hammer when I'm banging it. In the field, but I don't play with it. And they kill if I don't care the shit. You playing chase while I play with Benz. 200,000 store credit down at H&M. When that gravy spent, what's your next move? Invest that chicken, nigga, that's your best move. Get a biscuit, cause them niggas